Welcome, everybody, to another live stream. Here we are going to have another discussion with Adam. Adam is the Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 16 guy. So before we do start off, you accused me of not having the proper thing on the screen last time. You then saw it and realized that I did have it. So are you going to take that back now, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna cover that. And so basically what happened is the first two times that you showed it, it didn't have it. And the third time you showed it, when I was on my phone, and you could flip your phone two ways. You could have it upright or to the side. I zoomed in on it when it was still small, so I didn't see it. But then when I rewatched the debate, I did see that there was a transliteration there, and so I'd like to go back and address that.
All right, so we do have a transliteration. It was Mumtakim. What do you have to address to that?
Okay, so I do want to. That's exactly what I want to talk about. Thank you for bringing that to the attention. What we have there is the verse that I'm talking about, Solomon 5:16, has 10 Hebrew letters in it. It's Hiko Mamtakim Wakolo Mahamadim Zedodi Wazerai Benot Jerusalem. So what that was they pulled up the Hebrew letters from the word Mamtakim, which is not the word that we're talking about here. So that's what. So in order to really address the topic, first I think that we need to be a little bit honest with which word we're talking about.
Well, the first thing is you got to be honest as well. Is Songs of Solomon 5:16 the only usage of that word that means Mohammedan, and why is it that only that verse?
I mean, but first you're now addressing that it doesn't say Mumtakim anymore. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, again. So are you going to admit
I
that
just want to make sure before I move on,
this word, whatever you want to say it is it consistent in the other places that it's used? Or why just in this one place do you want to place Muhammad in there?
Okay, I want to answer, but I just want to make sure.
And also,
make sure that we're in agreement that it doesn't say Mumtakim.
Are we just going to keep going on about this, or are you going to keep going on? Like, we're going to keep moving?
I'm not sure what your stance is.
We could go into a different topic as well, because it's not like I want to put like 2 or 3 hours on you going over 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, right? So are you consistent in the usage of the Hebrew word in other places other than just the Songs of Solomon 5:16?
Which word? Go ahead. Could you say which word that we're talking about? Because.
All right. So it seems like Adam just wants to be a troll. Adam, you can go ahead and type into the chat if you actually want to move on, or if you just come on to the channel to troll tonight. It is 10 o'clock this evening. I rushed home just to try to get on here, just so we could have this discussion. If you're not going to answer any of my questions up here, why are you on my channel? So go ahead and put that into the private chat there, into the room, and let me know what's going on. And if you're willing to address something that I'm actually saying, then we could move on. So until then, until you put it in there, I just don't understand why he said Muslim, right? If we went to Sahih Muslim, book 008, number 3424, it says, Aisha, Allah be pleased with her, reported that Salah bin Sulayah came to Allah's apostle and said, Messenger of Allah, I see on the face of Abu Haduhaifa signs of disgust of entering of Salim, who is an ally, into our house, whereupon Allah's apostle said, suckle him. She said, how can I suckle him? He is a grown-up. man. So, and Allah's messenger smiled and said, I already know that he is a young man. Amr has made this addition in the narration. Of course, he participated in the Battle of Badr. And Allah's messenger laughed over the situation. All right, so what's going on? What's the question? Are you going to answer some of my questions, or are you just going to keep going on this one part that you were wrong on before? Throw it into the chat, Adam. If not, I can go on for about a half hour on the adult suckling that you guys have in your Quran. It's up to you. So I'll bring you back up just one more time, and let's see how you do. Are you consistent in the usage of the word that you want to use in Surah 5:16 that means Muhammad, that you believe means Muhammad? Are you consistent in the usages of that word in other parts of the Hebrew Bible? If not, why not?
Okay, so there is a difference when Muhammadim is used in the other parts of the Bible. And for anyone who wants to check, it's the fourth word of the.
All right. So have a good day, Adam. We'll just kick him from the studio. Have a good day. All right. So Adam's not going to come back up here. I'm not into trolls tonight. I've already had to deal with one pastor, Rudolph, today. I don't need to deal with too many trolls today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through some of this adult nursing in Islam, and we'll see how he loves this. Yeah, he's just playing. I'm not going to deal with him. All right. So everybody, there is Sam Shimon's article. We already went over the first one. The second one is from Sahih Muslim, book 008, number 3425. And here it says, Salam has attained puberty as men attain, and he understands what they understand. And then Allah's apostle said to her, suckle him, you would become unlawful for him. The rankling which Abu Hanifa feels in his heart will disappear. She returned and said, so I suckled him, and what was there in the heart of Abu Hanifa that disappeared? So we have these people coming. I don't really care what you want your question. You weren't answering no question. You're just trolling, and I could care less. So you can answer into the text though about these adult suckling verses, though success for the best. Do you agree with adult suckling in Islam? Success for the best? You're not coming back up on my channel to speak. You can have your own channel. You can make up your own videos and do your own thing from over there. But you're not doing that on my channel. And so, Adam, you okay with the adult suckling? Imam Malik's Muwatta, book 30, number 31:8. Yahya related to me from Malik, from Nafi, that Safiya bint Abaid told him that Hafsa sent a sim to her sister Fatima bint Umar for her to suckle him 10 times so that he could come in to see her. She did it, so he used to come to see her. You get a chance in your religion, Adam, adult suckling 10 times. That's almost like rape, wouldn't it? You're like hitting second base, third possibly there. Not sure what the younger generation would call it nowadays. I'm a little old. So, Adam, what's going on, man? What's going on with your religion? He doesn't want to answer for the suckling in Islam, of course. So I'm not going to spend too much time on there. We all have Sam's article. I didn't think that he would want to answer for that. Now, going back to Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 16, there's no flipping way that Muhammad could be in there. We know that it's Solomon's wife that's writing a poem about him. And I'm not going to allow just some Muslim to say, we got to take this one word, we're going to rip it right out of context, we're going to take it out of the verse, we don't even care the word before or the word after it, or what the actual verse says when we actually read it. We just want this word. And then I showed him last time how this word in 3 other verses in the Old Testament, when you read it in the Hebrew, you want to place Muhammad in there, then it doesn't look very well, because Muhammad's getting killed. He's one of the idols, and things to this nature. It's just a long drawn out downhill spiral from there. Now, I will tell you is one thing though. I was on this place, or this one app called Clubhouse, and on Clubhouse there was this guy talking about Muhammad in the previous scriptures. So I went up and I just asked him a simple question. And I think that we need to keep this in common when we ask these questions to Muslims. It doesn't matter to me where a Muslim wants to go in the Bible to try to prove that their prophet's a true prophet. But whatever verse they actually go to, they must accept that that verse that they're using is part of the original that was sent to whatever prophet they want to claim it was sent to. Now, the reason, like, you can go through John 15, 16, and 17 with this, the verses about the Comforter. Just tell them, only God gives true prophecy. And they have to agree with it. So if it's a true prophecy about their prophet, they must accept that it was revealed by their God. And they cannot say that it was corrupted at that point. Now, we all know that Muhammad isn't in the Bible. Well, sorry, he is in the Bible. He's in 1 John chapter 2, verse 22. But other than that, there's a few other places, maybe Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 20, 21-ish, something around there. But yeah, so I'm not going to stay on here too long. It's only about a 12, 13-minute live stream. We'll keep it up, just a little bit of information out there. For you Muslims out there, please leave your religion. Your religion allows adult women to flop their boobs out and to suckle grown men. Come on now. You got it. Like, even a hint of logic would tell you that that's just wrong, right? So come on, Muslims, get out of that breast suckling religion and come to your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I just want to say thank you to everybody showing up. Adam was a little bit of a flake. We do have a debate coming on Thursday evening. A gentleman from Facebook is going to be coming on. And I think this is going to be an interesting debate on Thursday. It's going to be, what is the true gospel of Jesus? And I've once he brought that topic up, I was like, yeah, right. I'll do that one, because this is going out to all them Muslims. So this is the true gospel that Jesus actually preached. And I'm going to show that it is the same gospel that Paul was preaching as well, so that they can't try to say that Jesus and Paul taught some type of different gospel. Definitely Galatians chapter 1, I believe, 6-9, affirms that Paul was not preaching any other gospel, and Muhammad was preaching another gospel, and may he be accursed for that. But God bless everybody. Thank you very much for stopping by. Stay tuned for Thursday night.